Welcome back. Now, it's quite possible that you could have someone that you do not want to purchase your product. If that's the case, you can create your own blacklist. And to do that, you're just going to go to this left side menu. And there are three ways for you to add someone to the blacklist. You can add them by email, by IP, or you can blacklist an entire country. And the other thing about that is that anytime you have a chargeback, someone purchased your product, you can have that person added to your blacklist automatically, and Rocketer will do that for you. Whenever you add someone, you can put a reason as to why you want them blacklisted. So in this particular case, if you want to put the IP address, you'll place that in this area, email address, or even the 2-letter country code, which Rocketer will give you a hint for. You want to write in the reason and then click add. Now, there could be a case where you discover that this person does not belong on the blacklist. If that is the case, you're just going to go to view your blacklist, and then you're going to click delete. We'll take that person off of your blacklist. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, in this video, we are going to start by creating a product inside of SendOwl. And we are actually in the dashboard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the products link, and then we're going to click add a product. Now you'll notice that there are a couple of ways to add products that you can actually sell. You can add a product, you can add a service, you can add a subscription, but remember, you're not going to be able to do that with Stripe and Bitcoin, and you can actually add in a bundle offer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a product. Now when you do that, there are a couple of ways for you to be able to deliver the content. You can deliver a digital file, you can deliver software, you can deliver a physical product, or you can redirect people to a URL. And in most cases, you're probably going to redirect people to a URL where they can download the rest of your content. So you want to give your product a name, and then you're going to put in the download URL. Once you do that, you're going to give your content a price, and this price is going to be in US dollars. So once you've done that, you're going to click Create Product. Now SendOwl will allow you to send people direct to the checkout page. You can do that by giving them this quick sell link. They'll also give you a pay button to put on your website. If that's the case, you're going to take all of this copy, you're going to copy it, and then you're going to head over to your website. Now in order to post, you are going to use the text side. If you're using a WordPress website, what you're going to do is you're going to put a center code in, and then you'll put your HTML code. There's your center code. We'll cut and paste the HTML code. We'll put the back center code, and then we're ready to hit the publish button. Now once we have it, then you'll notice that we can click the view post. So let's take a look at our post. You'll see there is our buy now button. So we'll click that button, and there you see our Bitcoin option to buy. So your customer would actually click this button. They then put in their email address, and then they'd be given an option to pay for your product with Bitcoin. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. Now, depending on when you are watching this video, you'll notice that on January 23rd, 2018, Stripe, the payment processor, ended Bitcoin support. So that means that you will no longer be able to use Bitcoin as a means of payment through Stripe. Now they've discussed the reason that they have decided not to do this. They've discussed possibly using other cryptocurrencies, but currently they're not going to consider cryptocurrencies at this time. Now there are other payment processors that do similar things to Stripe. However, in terms of working into your regular online business processing, we'll need to explore that in this course. So in some cases, you may run into a plugin or a gateway that still says that it uses Bitcoin and Stripe together. However, these are cases where these things have just not been updated. We will be working with Bitcoin and other processing in this course. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. Now in this video, we are going to work through the upsell process. And in order to get started, we're going to go to our marketing tab on the left side menu. Then we're going to go to the upsell tab. And what we'll need to do is we'll need to click add an upsell. And then we'll need to give that upsell a name. Now what we're naming is the actual process. Okay, we can decide whether or not to enable or disable the upsell. And then we can decide whether or not this upsell is going to happen before the client actually makes their payment or afterward. Now, if you're using Skype and Bitcoin, we will not be able to use the after sale upsell feature. So we're going to leave this at before payment. Now, we can do this in a way so that the client gets an additional product or they can have a replacement product. So in other words, when they upgrade, we can make it so that they get a larger product and a larger member area, or we can give them two different member areas. It gives you an alternative. In this particular case, we're going to add in another product. Now, what we can do is we can add in this upsell for any product or one specific product. So for example, we can add in this particular upsell. Now the product required is the product we are offering the upsell to. So in this particular case, we can offer an upsell to Bitcoin videos. And then the product offered is the upsell. So in this particular case, we can say that our product upsell is going to be Bitcoin training. Now we can offer some offer text so that when the person sees the upsell, they will see a certain string of words into a phrase. And we can use what's there, or we can write something in. What we can do here is we can upload an image to go along with the videos. So we can click upload image, and then we can choose a file that we can place with our upsell. And then we can determine what the upsell price is going to be. We can either override the pricing and place something different, or we can leave it at the product price, in which case you cannot change the pricing. Once you've completed everything in your upsell, you're then going to click Create. And once you've done that and you see your upsell in place, you will have the person buy your product, but then be shown another offer. And you'll see this when the client goes to check out. They'll be shown this other offer where they can get access to additional training. They can either say yes or no and then be taken to their offer. So for example, if they say no, they'll then be taken to the regular offer where they can pay in Bitcoin. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. What we are now going to do is we are now going to generate a button for the product that we just created in Rocketer. So to do that, we're going to go to the product embed generator. And then we're going to choose our product from the download menu. We're going to choose what that button text is going to say. So for example, if we want to say download now, we can do that. If we want to change the color, we can do that, and we can use the color picker here. And then when the code generator saves, we'll have our new code there. And then the actual embed code will be here. So for example, if we actually want to widen this button, we can actually do that. You'll see now that the button widens. We can widen it some more. And so now our button is now ready for us to place on our website. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.